Good morning. Thank you for tuning online and thank you for coming. Today I have a thought in Tao Te Ching, the book has talked about one thing. It's called 厚德带物. 厚 mean very thick. 德 mean virtue, thicker virtue. 带 mean carry, to carry. 物 mean 10,000 things. Okay? It's called very thick virtue can carry the 10,000 things. That's the interesting one, right? So you see that the boat can carry what? Anything, right? Big boat carry things. Look at it, the earth, how heavy it is, right? But the earth carry what? 10,000 things. Everything's carried that. So what does it mean on them? Lao Tzu, in the book of Tao Te Ching, talk about the Tao and virtue. Tao is principle, is the way, the truth. Okay? De is virtue from the principle applied to the everyday life. It's called humanity. It's great humanity. Understand the principle of the Tao, how to practice greatest humanity in life. That's called virtue. So therefore, every human being should learn to cultivating virtue to follow the way. Cultivating virtue, follow the way to extend our passion for our ancestors. Eventually we find the portal and return to the simplicity, return to our origin, return to the immortality. That's what Taoism's believe. Got it? But at the least, we don't have to go to immortality, but at least we can live to beyond our normal limitation up to 150 years old. You're still immortal, right, in this life. So therefore, in order to live to that kind of higher, healthy longevity quality, what would you do? One very important thing is called cultivating virtue. Do you have virtue to carry what you deserve? Okay, imagine a little boat try to put a whole elephant on it. Little canoe, put an elephant on it, it will tip, right? What about our dining table? How much weight can they carry that? Okay, let's say 100 pounds. You put a 500 pounds, 300 pounds first, then what happened? They already 500 pounds, crash. Right? So, what ability to carry what kind of benefit to carry what thing that need to be carried. So this is very important. So, how do you know that how much can you carry out? How much can you carry? That depends on how much contribution have you done to the society, to community. What value have you presented as a human being? What value have you presented to society? What have you done for community? Right? Imagine today, the little young people, they don't even make a penny yet, but they have iPhone X Max already. Right? They have several iPhones, and they want their parents to give them the best Ferrari. You see what I mean? And it's what? They demands everything. So imagine those people does not have great virtue and sit in the highest position in the state, in the nation. Right? Yeah, imagine that. We want to select a leader of a community. The leader have to sustain greatest virtue to be what? Everybody voucher that say, hey, this is a great person to lead our nation, to lead our country, to lead our community, right? So the greatest virtue to be in great position. That's true, right? So once again, you, a physical body like a nation, and your spirit, can you carry? Can your body carry your spirit? Right? Can your body sustain your body? Right? So look at people with a lot of unhealthy body out there. When you're unhealthy body, that means the table is not stable enough, try to carry the weight that you putting on. You have great desire to be successful, right? Great desire to be successful in all material realm. You want to be successful. But does your body sustainable? Is your body has ability to carry everything you deserve for? Think about, ask yourself. Okay, ask yourself. You know, so many people chasing 10,000 things. 10,000 things. One's money, one is status, one sex, one's everything, but everything else cannot be carried by the virtue. Cannot carry by the physical health. Yeah, look around that. How many unhealthy people can be a billionaire? Okay, how many looks like billionaires in few years all crash? Right? When you suddenly hit a lottery, how many years lost that? Right? It's because your spirit, your virtue, do not care equals the wealth suddenly drop from the sky. That's the point. Okay? The virtue have to be so thick they're able to carry so much reward in life. That's the key, right? So you see that when somebody has no intelligence, do not want to study, do not want to improve his own intellectual, spiritual quality, and then try to take a throne and title. I'm the master. I am a professor. I'm the expert. Right? How much can you carry that title? You can't carry the title. It's just fake it, right? And it eventually will crash. Intelligent, you don't do the good job, intelligent, then no intelligence, no experience, no wisdom, no spirit. Okay? And that does not give you ability to sustain a title, something called master, expert, president, whatever title you can create, but it doesn't equal to you. It can't carry it, right? So you see that how the people get unhealthy. Unhealthy. You don't take care of this physical body. This physical body is extremely important. It's like a relation. Okay, a ruler, a spirit. Spirit is like the owner of this home, and the spirit has to take care of this physical body, in a very unique, passionately, holding great responsibility to take care of this physical body. If they don't take care of this body, the body eventually become thinner and thinner and thinner. So the spirit does not carry the body's health. You can see that, people who having 10 iPhones, Ferrari, all the material things, or try to put in a high position, right? Try to grab the money. Eventually, they all been very unhealthy. Why is that? It's called consuming your virtue. Understand that? The more you carry, the more you consume it. It's just like, when you're not doing the right kind of exercise. So for example, today's a lot of sport exercise. You think it make you feel good, right? But the more you run, the more energy spent. So my joking is you are withdrawing 401k too early. Right? Because you're consuming your energy. Right? So same thing, that when we feel very rich, swap the Visa, American Express, right? MasterCard, that's what? That's consuming your virtue. Understand it? This is not your money. You think it's your money, right? You swat it. It's over your ability. And that is consuming your virtue. Consume your luck. Okay? Consuming the reward from God. That's what happened to many people. Always feel poor. Always feel not enough. So then when the material over-sustain the spiritual, then people are getting ill, getting sick. You'll wonder why you suddenly get such a disease. Stress causes all the disease we know, right? Stress is the biggest disease. But where does stress come from? Stress comes from the what? So much greed and desire and possession to all material. That's it. Right? Material possession causes unique stress. Stress heating our spirit, stress out heating our mind. Central nerve system breakdown, and then what happened? Then every organ start to deteriorate and start aging. Then immune system gone, all the systems start disrupted and disharmony. Bingo, disease come. Right? So it's important that we in our life we need to build up our virtue. Build our virtue up so it becomes so thick. Then it can carry the what? Thing. How many greatest people don't claim the credit? Okay? You know, does your mom and your dad ever tell you every single day, remember I raised you. Remember I worked very hard, bring you to college. Right? Your dad, your mom never what? Claim that. Right? They just do it. The love for the children and putting them on into the work, into society to make a living, and and when the children have a little bit of success, walk away, they are happy. They jumping up and down. Look at my son start walking first step. Right? It's so happy. Right? The parent can do that. So it's the same thing. What? Many great virtue people, the people who done a great thing in the community, they're not the people who on the television say, look what I did and make the whole, wonderful, right? Make things wonderful. I did so much thing. You don't. A great credibility person will be validated by maximum community without self-proclaimed. Okay? Self-proclaimed master, leader, expert is not a true leader. Got it? So we always in Lao Tzu say, when you done the job, you walk away, takes no credit. Takes no credit, that's why you takes all the credit. You got it? So you have to do nothing and leave nothing undone. And that's a true virtue. In our life, we need to learn what? Cultivating our virtue, and that is the step one for the flourishing life. Okay, in our life, we want our life to live in the healthy longevity, live a good life, live happy, live joy. But first thing that is always being forgetful, being what? Forgotten by people, is never pay attention to cultivating virtue. You wonder why that you take all the medication, see all the doctor, do all the what? Yoga, do all the things and what? The eating very healthy. Why you never heal? You ask yourself that. So many people go to shopping with crystal, make sure this vegetable is very good crystal power. Right? They go to what? Vegans and eating very healthy, right? They all, roll the magic yoga every single day. Right? I meditate 20 years already. But why you still have Buddha's belly? You know what I'm saying? Why you have all the data have a problem? Your blood pressure issue, blood sugar issue, right? Why is this? Why do your families continue to have trouble after trouble? In relationship, in health, in family, all of this issue. Why you couldn't even hold a job? Right? All this is what? The virtue having issue. And we need to look at ourselves first. What kind of virtue to carry how much the reward that I can get from the universe? You see that? So the step number one is always pay attention to what virtue have we cultivated, have we accumulated, have we done that in society. Then you ask yourself, how much contribution have I done? Okay, have I done to benefit other people? You don't have to come to me and say, Chad, I did this so much. Or stand on the stage in the microphone. Look how great I make everybody great. You don't need such a claim. You just do it. Okay? Is what? Benefit the society, benefit the world, everybody can see it. Everybody can see it. So the wonderful thing for us as a human being, be the greatest person you can be. Cultivate greatest virtue to learn how to conscience, mercy, and forgiven. Okay? We have great mercy to forgive people. We have great conscience so that us to choose the right path, choose the right way to do things, to social, to contribute, to do things, right? But when your mind and spirit is being cultivated, now you have ability to nurture your life. Every one of our lives is only one journey. This one journey, right? This journey is important. You only one physical body, one physical life. What do you do about it? Okay? You can live simple, have great life, or live complicated with cancers. So how do you live life? You have a choice. So what do you choose to do? Cultivating the virtue is not very difficult. It is in your gene, it's in your blood, it's in your spirit to be kind. Okay? It's all we need to learn is be kind, be virtuous. Okay? When your ancestor tell you be kind, that means you have a problem already because you're not kind. That's why I say be kind, right? Be nice. That means you're not nice in this moment, right? So what? You eat healthy, please. That means you're not healthy. You're eating horrible, right? So you see that mean? Cultivating virtue is simple. Live in this moment. Make this moment great. Make this moment great. When you look at your food that is unhealthy, don't talk about healthy body and healthy future. Okay? So people who want a nourishing life, live a good life, that's step number one is eating healthy. Eating healthy. Is that a simple thing to say? But then when you look at Dairy Queen, you can't walk away because its ice cream tastes too good. Right? Then you look at dairy, look at meat, look at sugar thing. All those things, look at alcohol is great eater. Right? So we drink, we drunk, we eat, we polluting our nation. The food go in there such acidic, it polluting the whole nation. Right? So you're not practice virtue for this nation. You're eating horrible. How can you be saying, I've done something great for the nation? Right? This physical body is a nation. Every one of you depends on this mouth feeding you. Right? So that's number one. Healthy eating. By cultivating our virtue, we understand I choose consciously to love my food, to appreciate my food. Our Taoism teach you how to eat, how to prepare food, how to eat the food, how to appreciate the food, how to meditate after the food, how to consume the food and produce energy, how to produce energy. We all have the technique. But all these techniques all starting from first one. Eating attitude, right? How to eat them. Why you eat them. You have to understand it, right? Why should I become a president of this nation? It's because what? I love this nation. I know that without this nation, my body will become. There's nobody, right? Yeah, so what? It's what? The king and the people are one unit. In one unit. I better take care of the nation so the king can stay forever. You see? It's simple. So, cultivating virtue is so important, the number one. And make it what? Make it consciously cultivating our virtue, knowing consciously know how to choose the food, how to grow the food, harvest food, right? From the farm to table. This is what? Very consciously The whole way is conscience and virtue. Then when you got to the body, then you have to have great attitude, gratitude to consume it. And then you have the good spirit to work together, the king and body, king and the people work together to make my body greater again. That's the key. How we do that. This is the nurture life technique. Okay? Once you full get into it, there's a special technique to change in the energy. Why people eat healthy doesn't live to the 150 years old. You eat healthy doesn't mean your longevity. It does not equal longevity. So you better learn the proper technique, such as Tao Yin and Tai Chi and Qigong exercise like Taoism teaching you. Right? You teach how to process. Gasoline does not equal the horsepower. It needs what? It needs process into engine. Engine creates a heat burning and eventually creating invisible force called horsepower. Right? So you have all the foods in there already. You have to have proper technique to process that. So that for 5,000 years, Taoism learned the way to process this nutrient and creating this invisible power we call qi. When you don't know the technique, your body only creates very minimum qi, minimum energy. So that's just like a, two-cylinder try to go up the 75 degrees steep the hill. It won't go up. Understand? When someone's body do not produce the qi, then every organ performs slow, very low BTU. Okay? So, just like low electricity does not give you the air conditioner try to output the maximum cold. There's no way. Understand that? It won't do it. Your kidney, the engine, if it doesn't work the right way, will not output the right energy to get your organ to work. So therefore, the technique, right technique, how to process nutrient to the invisible qi has to be coaching, has to be learned. From we are the most authentic, traditional technique passed down for 5,000 years. We know how to process. Alright? If you go see a Taoist priest who is not healthy, they're not truly Taoist priest. You understand that? So anybody claim a Taoist master in this world, you better watch their big belly first. If they got big belly, get it, all white gray hair, or bad breath, forget it. You say you're no master. Why is that? Because you don't know the qi technique. Understand? Your health is just like normal people. You just talk better than somebody else. Okay? You pretend better. That's all. Okay? So that's very important. The third technique, when the energy is being produced already, how do you make the energy refers back to support your spirit? Right? That is Chinese technique we call alchemy practice, internal alchemy, which is meditation. Meditation is just not sitting there listening to very chanting, and not just listen to the chanting or imagination, visualization, or just feel great about compassion in your heart. It's not working. You got to learn how to nurture it. A ham, chicken's mother, sitting on the egg, how long can make the egg hatch? Right? It's because the discipline and love and focus eventually have enough heat to make quantity break to quality. Eventually the little chickie, hatch. Right? You have an egg sitting on your tummy. You gotta have your chicken mother is your what? Is your mind have to sit on it, disciplinedly create enough heat to make that egg hatch. That's what we call the ancestor spirit. Your ancestor spirit would rising eventually what? Ascend into heaven someday. Even you can't go to heaven, you still can ascending up and make your wisdom so wise, so happy, so you live such a long life with a higher quality of integrity. of health and longevity. And that's called true nourishing life. Okay? You can learn that. Okay? That's the the third way we learn about called nourishing life. The third nourishing life is what? It's important you use certain help, which is, in Chinese healing, we call acupuncture and herbals, right? All the foods and all the herbal teas, all the energy healing. Those are just what? On the side, help you a little bit. But by the way, when you don't cultivate your virtue, how do you know you'll find the right kind of healer for you? Why you always have one acupuncture is done for you and never heal you? Why you go to one herbal doctor and never able to help you? Right? Why you go see physicians in this country and they don't help you? Okay? Why somebody just mysteriously just leading to somebody who's total unknown and give you one recipe and you heal everything? You see that? Virtue leading you to a right healer, to your right direction, right way. This is important. That's why today I'm telling you cultivating the virtue, so we're accumulating very thick virtue. Such a heavy weight, such a heavy ability, such a great ability, they can carry the ultimate reward from your ancestors, from God, from the community, the reward to you, so deliver you with joy, happiness, healthy longevity, and then successful material life. These are everything we talk about. In the end, I like to make a quick, very example. We have a Chinese actress in the past 4 months become a whole nation's number one. When you open the paper, the first one always her. Right? She was a little never famous person, and all of a sudden one movie made her happen. And then she got famous, she thought, I am the grandpa. So she become very, strong, and she make 200 millions to 400 millions a year, and then she acquired all the real estate in Canada, in everywhere, right? She become very powerful person, and eventually she had got to stand on the stage to receive an award, an award called the Spirit of Nation. This reward called Spirit of Nation, and that's what got her trouble. How one actress dared to go on the stage in front of the world, receive a reward called the Spirit of Nation. Spirit Nation are those people who selfishly devoting their intelligence, their life to create the greatest value for the nation, to improve quality of life and country. Am I right? It's not somebody who can pretend to be, sexy on the stage in the movie, and you go say, I'm the Spirit of Nation. So that's what got her into trouble. The whole nation was not happy about it. All of a sudden, she disappeared for over 100-some days. Now, the sentence just came out. She needed to pay for 8.83, which is 883 million. The fine. Why is that? She's so rich already, but she still pretend to escape the taxation. And that got her into big trouble. And she said, I will try to come up the money. And everybody knows she had more than 4 billion, wealth. You see that? So, in other words, why she crashed? All of a sudden, she take all the advertising for more than 100 companies, including LV, right, in China. And then every country say, every company said, we can't do with you no more. We can't do no more. You breach. Right? So now she lose all the income for 100 companies, right? So now you understand when the table could not sustain such a way, the table will crash. Okay? When one day your body could not sustain because your virtue is so low and so thin. Okay? Don't consume your virtue, my friend. For example, often I say one time, when people is poor, they go screw on their friends. Can I borrow $100? Oh, I need $100. And you never return. When you're poor, you go screw up your friend. When you get rich, you forgot about your poor friends. Right? So those are consuming your virtue. Do you get it? So people who in our life, we don't try to abuse our virtue. We need to do every day to do something wonderful in our life. Always looking in our conscience. I did something right. I did something wonderful. I did something happy. Okay? That thing is conscience, the happy, the mercies, the forgiveness. Those quality things that we do, we build up virtue inch by inch. Become thicker and thicker. And eventually what? They say God always watching you every single minute. You don't have to ask reward from God. God always drop the gold brick on your lap. Understand that? Don't ask for it. The more you ask, the less you have. So don't ask. It always comes. Happiness and joy is not just measured by gold. There's a lot of things. Return to simplicity. Live your true nature. Okay? When we care and when we're cultivating our virtue, I'm sure you will have a great ability to sustain the 10,000 things. You're able to carry the 10,000 things. And then when you do that, all of your nation unite as one. They eventually support your spirit. Then you have a true, healthy longevity. Thank you very much for joining lecture today. Thank you.